What's up, y'all? I am so glad to be back doing reactions. Please, if you haven't already, watch my other reviews. I did Subway, I did Panera Bread. I even went back to my supermarket. They remodeled it, so definitely check out those. Make sure to like, subscribe, repost my stuff, TikTok, Instagram. Turn on post notifications, comment. But yeah, today we're doing another history video on the Hoagie. Right, we can't get enough of Hoagies over here. This is Sandwich King Shawnee, right? So yeah, history of the Philadelphia Hoagie by 6ABC Discovery. Hopefully they don't copyright me, and let's get into it.
This is a grinder.
You mean like a pepper grinder?
This is a hero.
That doesn't look like Spider-Man to me at all.
This is a sub.
Like the Nautilus? I'm not seeing it.
This is a po' boy.
Okay, your guess is as good as mine.
This is a Hoagie.
Don't you mean Hoagie?
Well,
Yeah.
Yes and no. Join the 6ABC Discovery team as we investigate the controversial and mispronounced origins of the Hoagie,
You mean Hoagie?
Philly's official sandwich. Now, how did we end up here?
This is
A nation
goofy
of large
stuff.
sandwiches with an equally large identity crisis. Every region of the U.S. has a sandwich our immigrant ancestors brought with them from their homelands. Each of these culinary creations have been anointed with nicknames that have come to define a sandwich's region of origin from around the country. Whether it's the toasted grinder in the Northeast or the hero from New York City, the po' boy in Louisiana, or the sub, as it's known just about everywhere else in the country, the sandwich with its basic recipe of meats, cheese, and toppings served on a long roll has many names. But everyone here in Philly knows that our classic Italian sandwich has only one name, the Hoagie.
You mean Hoagie, don't you?
Yeah, that too, the Hoagie.
Wait, that sounds like two names. I thought you said it only had one name.
Yeah, I did. Let me explain. You see, back in the early 20th century, Hog Island was a tiny piece of land on the Delaware River, where Philly International Airport now sits. On that island sat a shipyard which employed immigrant labor to build its ships. The Italians working on Hog Island enjoyed a sandwich of meat, cheese, and lettuce between two slices.
Hold on. Alright, y'all, sorry for the interruption. Back to the video. I mean, so far, Hog Island, we pretty much, and that they was making ships and stuff. Yeah, shout out to them, man.
Two slices of bread for lunch each day. This became known as the Hog Island sandwich, or Hoagie. Now, some smart experts have found references to different spellings in local phone books well into the 1950s, at which time, through Philadelphians' tendency to elongate their vowels, the name gradually changed to the one we know today, the Hoagie.
You mean Hoagie?
No, I mean Hoagie.
Now you mean
Hey,
Hoagie.
all this learning is making me hungry.
Oh,
Why don't you
damn,
show me how to
so-
build this Hoagie-liciousness of a sandwich?
As with all great Philly sandwiches, you start with the bread. A long Italian roll from a local
course.
bakery is a must. Now, the debate between the seeded versus non-seeded roll has created a great divide among the Hoagie Nation faithful. But here, we opt for the seeds.
Forget
Splash some
about
extra
seeds.
virgin olive oil,
I need herb
a
and
little
cheese.
red wine vinegar, and a little dried oregano on the bread, and we're ready to
Right.
begin building our
Bro, herb and
masterpiece.
cheese, bro.
Italian is
I'm sorry, bro, but after I had that herb and cheese, it's been such a long time since I had Subway. So after I had, I was like, bro, I need more, man. I was like, man, I don't want seeds no more. I don't want none of that plain shit. I need herb and cheese.
the name of the game, and this sandwich is loaded with staples from the old country. First,
Okay.
the classic trifecta of Italian meats are added. Ham gabagool, Genoa,
Gabagool,
and cooked salami are
gabagool.
sliced and layered onto the bottom of the sandwich.
And then
Next, you add a few slices of sharp provolone cheese.
Okay, Mr.
provolone
Hoagie
is
Smarty
pretty,
Pants. What makes
fresher.
provolone sharp, anyway?
The simple answer is age. The older the cheese, the sharper the taste. Provolone cheese that is aged longer than 4 months is considered sharp or picante. You see, milk is the main raw ingredient with culture, rennet, and salt added to help change it to cheese. First, culture is added to the milk. Culture eats the lactose, the naturally occurring sugars in the milk, and converts it to lactose.
Alright, this was the last one. Alright, we almost done with this video. I just had to take care of some things, y'all. Just don't worry about it. We back at it.
Next,
Alright,
rennet
at
is
least
added
gotta
to
have to
milk
sit through.
help
It's just
form
beep,
solids
beep,
or
right?
curds.
It's just beep.
After the young cheese is formed,
it's like-
salt is added as an important ingredient
But
to
okay,
begin
so
drying
cheese,
out the cheese, or curing it, and making it impervious to spoilage bacteria. After curing, the cheese is now ready to age. As the cheese ages, the cultures are transforming more of the lactose in the milk to lactic acid. Lactic acid is what provides the finished cheese its sharpness.
That sure is some smelly cheese.
Yeah,
But it
for
tastes
sure.
so good. Now, are we ready to eat?
I don't know about that.
Hold your horses. No hoagie is complete without the finishing touches.
Oh yeah.
Grab a Jersey tomato,
Jersey
add 3 or 4
tomatoes.
slices on top with some crisp lettuce and raw onions. Finish it off with a nice blend of
Oh,
salt,
yeah, of
pepper, and a little
course.
more dried oregano. And no mayo. Never, ever, no mayo. And that's how you make Philly's official sandwich, the hoagie.
Now, the most important...
Fuck out of here, bro. What do you mean no mayo? Okay, you gotta put a little bit of mayo or some butter on the bread to make it softer. No mayo. Get the fuck out of here, bro. They wildin', bro. Maybe that's just how we do this in NYC. You know, we always put mayonnaise on the bread. You know, especially when I get my chopped cheeses or whatever. Even when I was at Subway, I put mayonnaise on my shit. I always put mayonnaise on my shit, just a little bit. You know, it makes everything more smoother. The taste is really weird, but you know, you get used to it. Also, you know, but like, it also just, it gives it, I don't know, I kind of just like that smooth creaminess when you put it in there. But no mayo is just like, I mean, I get it because like they use like a lot of balsamic vinegars and thing, but like to make it a rule, like, no, you can't have mayo. Get out of here, bro.
Important question. Where can I find one of these to try?
Of course, every neighborhood has its go-to for a classic hoagie, but
You go Subway.
here are a few of our favorites.
Wawa, okay.
Mary New Cheese Deli. Please hoagie out.
Yeah, I heard about Wawa.
Mike and Matt's Italian Market. Ninapa's Italian Deli. South Deli and Grocery. Juaniello's Italian Hoagie. White House Subs.
And
Tagliani's Market.
okay.
Thanks for taking this trip with us here on the 6ABC Discovery.
Alright, and that's gonna be the end of it for us too. Once again, y'all, it's Ruptions. But yeah, once again, make sure you check out all my socials. Make sure you like this video. Check out my other videos. Also, comment down your thoughts. Subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Follow me on everything else, like I said. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.